Why do so many people hate the term feminism or feminist movements? Is it because feminism is always associated with highly opinionated, angry women fighting for equal rights and equal pay? Or is it because people think that feminism might bring in a negative shift in areas like relationships, society, marriage, economic opportunities? Or is it because we really don't know much about the term feminism? Hello everyone, welcome to Dot. My name is Aishwarya and today let's make an effort to learn a little bit more about feminism. Today in this video, we will be talking about 5 types of feminism. Now these theories are not something that I have come up with. Researchers, sociologists and other scholars have spent years and years of their experience and their time researching about this particular topic, and they are the ones who have come up with these theories. The 5 types of feminism that we are talking about today are not just the only types of feminism present, but the others are kind of overlapping in nature, so we thought we'll be focusing on these 5 majorly. So why don't we just Google feminism, because that's what all of us do these days if we really don't know about certain things. So what Google says is that feminism is a noun, and it says that the advocacy of women's rights on the ground of the equality of the sexes. Now this really doesn't explain much, and that is why I think we really need to know the different theories involved. So let's begin with radical feminism. Radical feminists focus on women suffering from the oppression by men in a patriarchal society. They consider men as a ruling class and women as a subject class. They focus more on women's rights rather than gender equality. A particularly radical group called female supremacists argue that women are superior to men and they're not just equal. Few feminists have criticized radical feminism because it portrays women as essentially good and men as essentially bad, but this is an unworkable and inaccurate view of men as the enemy. Next up, we have Marxist socialist feminism. They see capitalism rather than patriarchy being the principal source of women's oppression. They seek the establishment of communist society in order to get rid of this inequality present in the society. What they say is that in a communist society, the wealth of production is equally distributed among everybody present in the community, and this would bring down the inequality in the society. But the criticism faced by Marxist socialist feminists are that they completely ignore factors like sexuality, violence, race, culture, and focus only on class and economic inequalities. Moving on, we have liberal feminism. Now in liberal feminism, people focus mainly on equality, men and women on the same line. They aim for a gradual change in political, economic and social systems. Nobody actually benefits from this inequality present in the society. For example, women are not able to attain greater heights in companies because of the glass ceiling, which we spoke about in the previous video. If you haven't watched, link is in the description box. Women are not able to achieve greater heights despite of their skills, and men do not really find the time to spend with family or express emotions because that's something which is looked down upon in the society. Even liberal feminism faces criticism. Critics of liberal feminism argue that its individualist assumptions make it difficult to see the ways in which underlying social structures and values disadvantage women. They argue that even if women are not dependent upon individual men, they are still dependent upon a patriarchal society. Up next, we have black feminism. In black feminism, they talk about 3 forms of discrimination. One is gender, second is race, and third is class. Women of color have to constantly prove their worth, qualification, and drive. According to the Minority Business Development Agency, small business owners of color are more likely to be denied credit than other small business owners. Black women are more likely than white women to be treated unfairly in promotions and training, to be discriminated against in advancement opportunities, and to experience a far greater sense of frustration and disengagement. Last but not the least, we have postmodern feminism. Postmodern feminism tend to reject the claim that there is a single theory that can explain the position of women in society. Postmodernist feminists argue that women can be fragmented into different groups, but critics say that it is opposite of treating women alike. It is high time that we start seeing women issues as social issues. Men, women, and third gender need to work together to keep the problems at bay. Everyone is born equal, but society makes them unequal. Always remember, we are the society, and if there's anything anybody can do to put an end to this, it is us.